Okay, so let's get into it. Let's have a think about what daily practice could you do that would really actually work for you. So let's have a look at mine, for example. So I have a practice where twice a day, one at 10 and one at 3 o'clock. So 10 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. I set my phone alarm for it. I sit and do 3 particular practices. So I work on my finances, I work on my health and relationships. And so each day I have between a 5 and an 8 minute practice to put energy into those particular areas in the ways that I want. Remember, you've got to learn how to affect your reality. If you want to get in control of it, you want to understand yourself as a conscious creator, you want to be in a place where you know that you can create things and you can be confident in doing that, then you need to be able to consistently put energy in. It's like a bank account. You've got to keep putting energy in order to build up the reservoir of energy that can then actually change your life. So remember that your beliefs create your reality. Whatever you believe, you actually will experience. So in terms of finance, it might be that I will use a script. I will put a link below with the script that I use. And at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll pick, say, finance that I want. Say I want £20,000 in my bank account, £10,000 in my bank account. I want to see that. What I will then do is I will create a phrase that says something like, I have £10,000 in my bank account. There's nothing stopping that happening, and I trust the universe to provide that now. Okay? I always use the word now. So because I bring it into this present moment. Remember, you've got to create your reality as if you have it, because the nature of time isn't what it seems. There's no real delay in your mind, is there? If you think about, if your imagination goes through and you think about if I think about, okay, I look at my bank balance and I've got £10,000 there, there's no delay in there at all. The only delay happens because we don't build up enough energy within the universe, within our own reality, in order to bring it in. So that's the delay. Has nothing to do with time, really, much more about energy. So you would create it's not an affirmation, it's more of a statement of fact. And what you do is you actually go through this script that I will share with you, and you put your energy into it, you put your feeling, you put allow your imagination to show you the things that are there. And you do that between 5 and 8 minutes. The reason you don't do it any longer is because we can't concentrate. I don't know about you, but I can't concentrate for much longer than that. 8 minutes is kind of my limit. And so I call it an affirmation. It's more of a psychic energy kind of focus. I say it in words. I feel it in my body. I allow myself to feel good about it. And I also allow myself to relax and say that I will trust that this will happen now. Okay, so that's what I do. So I do say health for 5 minutes. I'll stop for a couple of minutes. Then I'll do finances. I'll stop. Then I'll do relationships. And then I'll do whatever it is. So at 10 in the morning, I may have 3 or 4 different areas that I'm working on, and I do that every single day. Now, the reason we do it every single day is because you have to build up energy in order for that to be able to manifest in physical reality. You have to build up the energy, you have to send out the psychic information for people to respond. And I'll give you an example of that. I was working on health, and I did my kind of conscious creation process around health. In the morning, the next day, I was offered, somebody said, hey, do you want to talk through this process that I've got? And I said, yeah, that's great. So it was kind of therapy session, but in terms of conscious creation. And I did that. I resolved the issue and moved on. And that's what I do each time. I just keep moving. Remember, if you go to the gym once, it's not going to make any difference to you whatsoever. If you brush your teeth once, does it help? No. If you put 1p, £100 in a bank and you never put any, is that going to grow? No, you've got to keep feeding. You've got to keep building up that energy. So the process is twice a day, and I have an alarm on my phone, 10 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. What I'll do is I will go through that process. In between it, I don't think about it. And if I do think about it, I just allow myself to, again, just kind of tune into that positive feeling, and then I let it go again. Now, what then also happens is I'm open to the universe, to reality, showing me that things are happening in the right way. So it might be, say it's money. It might be that I get a phone call saying, hey, could you do this work? Could you teach this training program? It might be that I see that other people have been on my website and bought some products. Maybe not everything that I want, but that's a signal that the energy is doing its job. And then I keep going back and I keep doing it. And that is the way to create anything that you want. I absolutely promise. If something doesn't happen, there's either you don't expect it to. So expectation is a belief. You've got to expect this to work, so you've got to expect results. Or it's that you've got maybe a lack of self-worth blocking it, or an idea around health or money. So you might have to explore that. But this is the way to affect, with an A, your reality. And it works with every single area. So what I recommend to you is that down below there'll be a link through to the Your True Purpose website where you can download the script, and go and download that. Set your phone or an alarm at 10 and 3, whatever suits you each day, and do it every single day for the next month. Every single day forever. Because what will happen is you'll build up confidence. You'll start to see changes in how you feel, in how you look, in your health, in your finances and relationships. And then you'll want to do it every day. It'll be an integral part of your process, keeping your reality moving in the right direction, in the direction that you want to happen. If you stop this process before you get what you want, then you've just stopped too early. And that's just the bottom line. If you're looking at, say, £1,000, £10,000, £100 in your bank account, and you stop before you have that achieved, it's just, you're the one that's letting the energy now subside and rest. You've got to keep putting it in there. You will get ideas and dreams and intuitions and impulses and all these things, and you've got to become aware of how all that energy works, which maybe we'll talk about in another video. So go and download the script, have a go, commit to doing that twice a day, and I'll see you soon. Please subscribe to this channel, like the video, hit the bell if you want more to be notified when more come up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.